But that stream completely crashed. Basically, my game just crashed there out of nowhere. And I can just hope that I can get back in before the start of the race. That'd be great. Don't know why it crashed there. I do apologise, everyone. There we go. Right. Here we go for the race. Luke, don't blame me. Blame my Xbox. Luke, you're so harsh on me, man. I actually got very offended earlier. It's not even nice, man. I might go on strike and let someone else commentate. See if everyone else can do a better job. Maybe it's CK Flying Scott, you know. Not wanted. Alright. So, luckily, we've got back in during the formation lap. So, that's a lucky one. So, but as you know, the new race order will be different now. Because, obviously, Mike had a 5 pesco penalty. And so did a reversal. And reversal was down in 12th place. And Mike in 8th now. So, definitely hard work to do for AOR now. But at least I got Ciari up there in P3. And Mike for SRL, I think SRL, you know, they could have done better than that. And SRL, obviously, with IBZ not qualifying, he's obviously on the mediums. These guys, both the guys, pretty much everyone who's not qualified, starting on the harder compounds. And BPL Goblin is actually on the mediums as well on my screens. That's interesting. But here we go. We're going to line up the grid now. I'm sick of the Flying Scott, mate. This is like the second attempt. Remember, we had to wait for the lobby, remember? Prior to this, so, yeah. So, everyone's lining up now. We'll be hopefully going to get ready to go racing here. And let's hope there's no lap 1 dramas. Well, always will be. And here we go. They're revving for 5 red lights here for the Bahrain Grand Prix. Lights down, away we go, and pretty good start from the Flying Finn, and actually pretty even actually. And Flying Finn is on the turn 1. Let's hopefully he can keep his brother is right behind him, representing STS. He's up to P3. I think he's just trying to get past Ciario now, and oh, Matiz gets him to P1 now. But here goes Flying Finn on the cutback already, and look at that. The STS boys are battling away. There's collisions in the background. Renault's off. And it comes Flying Finn up the inside of Matiz. And Matiz going to go round the outside here. Here he goes. And let's see if the Flying Finn can keep hold of P1. He just about does. And, oh, Matiz trying to go back on him. But no, it's okay. He's into P1 once again. Oh, Flying Finn trying to go, leave him the room. And it's okay. So Flying Finn into P1. And pretty good stuff from there. Everyone will settle down. But Beaver got Midget in P5. Very good indeed. Oh, everyone's everywhere, and the house has gone out nowhere, and he's nearly killed Beeper Midget, but he's okay, he's back, and oh god, he lost a bit of time there, but Hamilton has gone to Narnia, and Harry is trying to challenge, but look at that, extra B team in P6 and P7, very good from them boys, and here comes Harry D on the exit, look at a bare exit, then there's a reaction just lets him go, so they need to actually, you know, they need to actually just kill him, you know, they're both teammates in the end of the day. Giving Nazi into P8, so really good ground up made by the RL driver, and RL doing very well, but Hamilton, I would say, she just came out and nearly blew everyone up, basically. Obviously down in 12th place, so we can try and go up the inside of JPS as well on the mediums, and he gets the move done into 11th place, so IBZ into P11. Reversal though, big loser in all that. Actually, no, not really, but he's quite a long way behind. He was actually side 12th, and he's now behind in 13th. Sarah Hampton down in 14th place. There's a massive gap from 12th to 13th, and this massive train. Our Hampton trying to look up for 9-4, but can't make it. And these guys really are battling away pretty hard. Right now, the Flying Finn is trying to put an advantage over RGBTs of the STS versus XRL right now, but CR using the pressure from STS and from Alonso as well. BPRL Midget following suit too. But look behind, I think, oh, Giovinazzi actually got in front of Harry D there, and Azar did let Harry D go, so Harry D must have made a mistake here. JG's looking pretty, wanting to try and get past as well, but Giovinazzi's gone a little bit deep there, but we'll get a decent exit. But I have to say, James, RL winning in 7th place on the set of softs. Very good stuff.
Yeah, that's obviously the start that you kind of need when you're outside of the top 10, is to make progress and get yourself into a decent position to set you up for the rest of the race. I think, yeah, on the soft compound tyres, he's got real potential to have a fantastic result here, actually, and I reckon he'll probably be aiming for the top 5, try and pick off a few of the super soft runners in front of him when their tyres start to go off.
Yeah, and now Roberts is into P10 now, so and Matiz in the fastest lap there, so Matiz is looking very promising here, but Goblin won't see if we can get past him on DRS, not DRS, Slipstream now, but I think he's not far behind, but I was things going on behind, all sort of calm down really behind them, but look at that, Matiz right there with Finn, and Finn was starting to get away a little bit, and that's unusual. I would have thought Finn would have, oh yeah, that's interesting. Finn didn't break away as much as I thought, and Matiz is really following suit quite nicely here. And look at that, BPR Midget's very close behind Alonso, and for BPR right now, looking very strong indeed. And I think they could be in a definitely top 5 finish here. Definitely, I think, if they can keep it clean. But look at that, XRL keeping it clean, XRL reactions in P6. And look at that train behind though. I think we're going to switch behind now. Got RBZ, yeah, it's all sort of trained up. These guys are just sort of streaming each other, doing their own thing. It's all going a little bit quiet. There's no real battles going on here. Sarah Hampton into 12th place. He was down in, 17th, 18th by memory, so he's doing pretty well in 12th place. AR Reversal in 13th, President 94 in 14th. R. Hampton in 15th, and Jordan 94 in 16th. JP is in 17th.
I think Matiz has a chance of getting the lead here. He's still really close to Finn going down the straight.
And here he goes. And he's done it. He's done it very easily once again. And Finn is going to try something back on him. But Matiz looking very quick. And Finn did sort of try and break away in the first couple of laps, but just didn't do it enough. And Matiz into P1, and I mean, we saw how good pace he had in Australia, but I think he got taken out, didn't he? To come through the field, but Matiz into the lead, and he's doing a fantastic job right now indeed. Probably not full lead session, but Mike Marshall was on 18th as well. So SRO having a very bad day once again, and luck really not on their side, but they had a good tier 2 race, and they make something. I mean, obviously we saw that Eki came through in tier 2 after a bad start, so maybe that can be the same for the tier 1 boys, but Finn's going to try and put some pressure on Matiz, but Matiz looking to have much more pace at this stage, surprisingly. I'm not saying that every day against the Flying Finn. He's probably one of the best guys on this game, but yeah, it's all sort of just quiet down now. I'm surprised. Ciario in P3, he's breaking away, and Midget actually going in front of Alonso there, so we didn't see that move, but Midget into P4, that guy doing an absolute incredible job, and superb stuff. His reaction's putting a lot of pressure on STSF Alonso as well, so Alonso is looking a little bit vulnerable here. What's the position to Midget here, and he's might even lose a position to his reactions. And next row are actually having a field day out there, obviously leading the race and in 6th place, so awesome stuff. Let's see if he gets the exit he wants here. But Alonso is back out in the pits, and so does his reactions. No, he doesn't. He fakes to it and just uses the slipstream, so some people might pit in this lap because of these tyres wearing out a little bit. But that's that thing. Has RL Giovinazzi. He's in 6th place, doing a superb job, I'd say. Arbiter's in 7th place now, but this is obviously after everyone's pitted. So these guys are yet to pit, but Arbiter's going to be going very long in this race. The mediums did about 12 laps from new, from memory, I think, from the tier 2 race. We saw from the tier 2 race, so he can do double soft, I think, and then that'll be okay. But he's got a long way to go, but he'll have better tyres than the guys in front of him for longer. But Sarah Hamilton looking pretty good right now on hurried 8. See if he can make anything of this. Got the DRS coming up shortly. A good exit here. And here he comes. He's got the DRS, but Harry D also got the DRS, so it might not be enough. Remember, Harry D's on the super soft, and Sarah Hampton tries it, and Harry D's gone very wide here, and Sarah Hampton might get the move done on him, and Sarah Hampton into 9th place. nice move, and Harry D has seemingly, his tyres have seemingly just lost their lives there. So struggling with tyres for him, and a good move from Sarah Hamilton. But it's all sort of quite down for 940 left, reversal in 14th. He's had a miserable day of it. He had a miserable day in Australia, and it just doesn't seem to be getting any better for him here. And AOR not really looking into anything right now. Mike is just trying to get the order and hope for some sort of safety car. I think that's what Mike needs, and so does Jay Pierce. Just a safety car, and because of the racing, we do believe there should be some clean race. It should be clean racing, but you never know. There might be the odd crash which could end up in tears. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting here to see if Mike can get past Jay Pierce. Good exit here. Push 15 like an absolute Jew, liking it. Everyone does it. And DRS now, it's extreme. Let's see if he goes into turn 1. Let's see if we can get this move done. And goes to the left hand side, and I think it should be a done deal. And goes around the outside, up the inside. Oh no! Oh no! Actually, JPS holds it around the outside. Very good stuff from JPS there. So really good job. See Mike, see what he does. No, he doesn't go for a dive bomb. But yeah, it's all. I'm going to lead that battle actually for a bit.
Finn's putting some pressure back on opposite. RG Mateus putting pressure.
Yeah, what has happened to our
I think they'll
Hamilton?
be coming into the pits. But yeah, Finn is going to be very close here on the pit entry to RG Mateus.
And they both come in, so let's see how it's been a race between the Williams and the McLaren boys, and let's see what how things work out for these boys. So I think Flying Finn will be delayed. I definitely think so because he's further down the pit lane. So boxed, set of mediums, off he goes, and no delays, and he's just out. Actually, decent. Looks like actually that maybe the Williams actually pulled away a little bit in the pits. So yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah, Finn's lost only a fraction, but he has lost a tiny bit of time there, I'd say.
Yeah. So Sarah Hamilton in P3. Obviously, everyone's these guys are yet to pit right now, but obviously currently leading the way on this mediums. Giovinazzi in P2, P3 for Sarah Hamilton, P4 for JG, P5 for BPRL Goblin, P6 for Jork 94, P7 for RG Matiz, who's doing a pretty decent job. Flying Finn in P8, slightly behind, and he'll be trying to challenge him back and try and get past him again. CRU in 9th place, A's Reactions in 10th, BPR Midget in 11th, and actually he's behind A's Reactions there, so I'm surprised. I was saying that BPR Midget's not in front of A's Reactions. Maybe he had some sort of, I don't know, maybe he was delayed in the pits, or maybe, I don't think he was actually. That's interesting why he's now behind. I'm guessing he just got jumped. And everything else is just sort of quiet behind. STSF and Alonso lost a lot of time as well actually, he's already alone. Harry D in 15th, J Pierce in 16th, Mike in 17th. Trying to pressurise J Pierce right now. I might just run on board with this for a bit longer. We'll probably leave it on for another sector or so. Let's see if Mike can actually get past J Pierce. And Mike seemingly doesn't have to put straight on speed really. And let's see. Actually, very much close behind J Pierce. He might have always trying on the left hand side for some reason. I'm probably going to the inside of ours than Mike, but he's patiently waiting for his opportunity now. And he needs a good exit from the last corner. He does get the decent exit he wants. Now it's all about surround speed and the DRS. Here he goes, DRS activated now, slipstream, and here he goes to the left hand side, and seemingly not a lot of surround speed, but he gets it later on, and it is the move done on J Pierce. J Pierce tries at the inside, but no. So Mike into 16th place, and that is that. So it's all sort of spread out now at the front. Down the order, Matiz currently leading technically, and Flying Finn is catching quite quickly actually. He's staying with him, and the DRS is helping, the reception is helping him along. Now this could be an option, James. Perhaps is the Flying Finn saving a little bit of fuel behind Matiz and just letting the slipstream carry him on, just let him, just let him go along.
Yeah, that could be a very good tactic actually, because that's a really good way to then have the pace to bolt away near the end of the race, if you can save fuel, that's a really big advantage when you need it at the end of the race. So that could be a tactic he's employing, but he won't want to stay behind too long if he's doing that, because when it gets really late in the race, you don't really want to be behind.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Giovinazzi's lost it. Oh, and he's hit the wall and he's out. Oh my god, we just caught that on board as like a flick to it. Like, I activated it and Giovinazzi is out. And we've got the sound glitch, boys. Hello, the sound glitch. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, as it was delayed anyway, you know, you may have had the sound glitch. You may just hear my voice. But now the sound glitch is now... For God's sake. Why did I have to why did I have to ride on board with him to cause a sound glitch? Why? My bad. But now Giovinazzi's out and he was looking good for points. And that's really unfortunate. Hamilton was down the order as well, and that's really big time unfortunate. But look, a bit of battles are going ahead actually between Jorking and VPRL Goblin. Matiz is coming under pressure from Finn as well, but Finn's quite not really close enough. Nothing's really happening now. Let me just try something. So, no, it's not working. For fuck's sake.
Let's see how RBZ's pace is on those medium tyres. Been doing high 33s. Our leaders have been doing... they've only done a few laps, but they're doing around about mid 33s. So RBZ's pace is still quite strong actually on those medium tyres. And he was in a reasonable position before the pit stop phase. So watch out for RBZ. I think that he could be coming back into this race later on. He's currently comfortably leading, but obviously needs to make his first stop in a few laps' time.
Look at this train now. Jork versus Goblin versus Matiz, and Gorg goes to the inside for P2. Does he get the move done nicely? Matiz is going to go flying past both of them on the fresh set of tyres, and Matiz into P2, squeezes Goblin out, wheel to wheel with both of them, and Matiz literally using every part of the track. Finn is getting held up big time, and this might help Matiz, and here comes Finn. Finn's losing the rear. He might have had a bit of contact there, and Finn needs to make something well for this, because Matiz is getting away. Finn up the inside of, I think that's, who's that? Oh, Jork, and there you go, that's up the P4, but he needs to get past Goblin as well, and this is just... Oh yeah, I'm sorry guys.
Yeah, he's lost a lot of time already.
If I leave and come back, will the sound glitch fix itself? The risk of that is that I'll miss part of the stream.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't really confirm it either way.
Should I save people's sanity and just okay, I'll tell you what guys, I'm just gonna watch Flying Thing get past People Goblin, and then I'll leave, come back, and you can just sort of inform the stream if everything happens here. Here comes Finn now, and Goblin's lost the rear end. Looks like they're in just like tractor mode. Yeah, so I'm just gonna leave now. I'm just gonna come back, and hopefully the stream, not stream, the sound glitch will fix itself. I do apologise, guys. Sir Rosberg, excuse me. I won't be ending the stream. Right, let's try again.
Let's see what the gap is now. Oh yeah, that's quite... Actually, you know what? I think Sirayu is just as close to Finn as Finn is to Matiz now. The top three drivers there. That's not good. Finn has lost out massively from that. And RBZ has come back out in 5th place, so that's looking really strong for him actually. That's even better than I thought.
Yeah, and Matiz obviously retakes the lead, but yeah, after that he's in 5th place. RBZ pretty good, I have to say, and he's looking strong here for a decent comeback. I think top 3, could that be on the cards, but he'll have to beat Ciario. Where is Ciario? That's the question. Ciario is in P3 right now. We actually in P4. Midget's dropped off a lot though. In 6th place, and Midget, he was up there in the top 5, even 4th place at one point, and I expected better. I don't know, he just lost out a lot maybe, and just medium tyres not helping him. But I mean, it is now 33.5 for the fastest lap of the race, but now he has been able to bottle away since being in traffic. That's the thing, and that might really help Matiz out big time with 17 laps to go. XRL looking very strong for a win here. But Flying Finn, obviously, he's got plenty of pace in his pocket. I'm sure he'll try and use it, but definitely is the favourite for this race win is the Flying Finn. I think he has got enough, but maybe it's just now he's been able to be close back up again and just save the fuel if he was saving fuel. It just seemed like he was because he just wasn't being able to get past. But his reactions, oh look at this, RBZ is really close behind his reactions now, and here goes RBZ to the left hand side. No, it's close, and here he goes. See if Flying Finn can, obviously can do something. He's on the soft compound task compared to the mediums for A's reactions. A's reactions gone very deep there, and this might be Abba's chance here. He gets a good run here, DRS as well, and he gets the move done. Yeah, the move is done, and that's him into P4. So Abba's into P4. Good recovery drive so far, and that is very good indeed. So race director, I'll give you guys what you like. So obviously 10 damage from Sarah Verline there. We've got 3-second penalty for Sarah Hamilton with track limits. 3 seconds for, I think that's a retired car, so I don't know who that was for. 3 seconds for JPS, and that was it. So it's all very quiet now in the top order. I'm just going to lead these guys to it. And obviously it's fast up there, 32.8. BBR Goblin, oh, he's just behind, I think that's, who left the lobby again? Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Jork 94 in 13th place. And Mike's in 12th. Mike's still, I don't know, is Esther going to get another point with Mike? That's the question. It's an interesting question.
Yeah, I would expect that Mike will probably make a little bit of progress. Obviously, it is hard to tell because we've got such a high standard of drivers that it's hard to predict who's actually going to have the pace. But I would imagine that Mike will probably be able to sneak another few points for SRL. He almost got points last week, recovering from a pretty dismal start to the race. So I think he'll probably be looking to get a few points in.
Yeah, I mean, this man, CSF from Alonso, I think he's lost a lot of time. He was running definitely high up there, and it's just unfortunate for him. He was up there in like what 4th or 5th or something at one point, and he just lost a lot of pace. But then I don't know, maybe he had some sort of spin or just I don't know. It's just very strange, but I think definitely this man here is on the move. But I think the Flying Finn that's caught up to Matiz actually, and Matiz, I tell you what, now he's under pressure. DRS for Flying Finn. So this is a bit of a... Oh, and Bobson wants to get another fast lap at 32.7, so he's really on the move. And Flying Finn's putting a lot of pressure now on Matiz, and then Matiz seemingly is going to be caught up and snatched up by the Flying Finn to take the lead. And the Flying Finn right now, the STS are leading this championship, and that would be even more points for them to take out of. But XRL are doing a superb job. SRL looking to have a decent amount of points coming in if they can keep in P4. They're currently in P4, so they should, realistically, they'll be using a fast set of tyres, but they'll be using the same set as each other by the leaders by the end, I think. This video's got a set of mediums again. I don't know. Yeah, it's medium, isn't it? Yeah, so they might have to go on a set of mediums again. I'll probably pit like what, lap 17.
Look at that, RBZ's in the same shot. I'm not sure actually what shot you're looking at, but I'm looking at it and I can see Matiz on the same straight as RBZ. So we've got Matiz in the lead. Obviously Finn and Surayu are really close. But I think RBZ isn't out of this. I think RBZ might be there, at least fighting for a podium and possibly for that top place.
There, Hamilton also is right behind BPR Midget here, and these two had a bit of a clash last time out. So here we go. He's in the slipstream of each other, and are they on the same strategy? That's what I wonder. And they are on the same strategy. So Hamilton, really good comeback drive actually. It's been a pretty decent drive so far with 15 more laps to go. Currently will be 14 after this. And you have the DRS. Let's see if he catches up enough in the slipstream and the DRS here. He's not catching a lot actually. So Sir Hamilton, I reckon, is going to be trying to get 6th place. I think he's got a realistic chance of that. But I'd say the top order is very, yeah, Finn is definitely very close behind Matiz now, and Matiz will be feeling the pressure of Finn just clawing him in and just doing what he needs to do. What I want to know is how is Abid doing, and he is very close. He's very close, and I think he could be on for a good podium here actually, because these guys again ahead of them will have to run the medium again, and he will just have to run the soft. Maybe the medium actually. He might have to run the medium actually. Yeah, he'd have to run the medium, I believe. Maybe. Yeah, he'd have to. So I'll be dead. Definitely in a very good position here. I think 4th place definitely should be on. But there's nothing really kicking off here. Just Sir Hamilton's right there with Midget. He's closing a little bit, but it's not enough. We'll keep on board with this from the next sort of sector or so. And he's getting very close to Midget. There's a bit of lag there actually, so Sir Hamilton's backed out that way out of that. He didn't want to kill himself with lag. And he's a good exit from the corner now. And here he goes, slipstream. He won't try and make an overtake into the last corner, I believe. He'll just try and wait and get a good exit here. And the 3rd gear, slipstream nicely, and actually he's definitely going to have the run here. I'm sure he'll get past to BPR Midget here. Here he goes, he's actually already alongside him at DRS now, and here he goes, trying to speed superiority, and it's the move done for Sir Hamilton into 6th place. BPR Midget will try and go to the outside, and Hamilton fends him off nicely. And that is him into P6. Let's see if Midget can fight back though. This will be interesting to see. Streaming him down the straight, but I don't think he will be. Sir Hamilton into 6th place for Cyril. Really good job. He does have a penalty though. That is the one thing that he will have. So that's the only thing that will probably get in his way. But Finn really is close behind Matiz. And Matiz, fella, watch out. This man is clawing his way back. And we're going to continue on with this. We've got a flying opposite behind them as well, so I think Finn might want to get on with this. And also, they mentioned that the only thing is that Ibis will lose time because he'll be out on the soft compounds for longer than these boys.
Yeah, and he's starting to lose a little bit of pace now. He's not closing at the same rate as he was, because obviously those soft compound tyres do wear out a little bit quicker.
Yeah, I guess so. So he might be on fresh tyres by the end of the race, but the mediums are quite durable anyways, tyres, so I don't know. It's interesting.
Yeah. Well, we saw Jason, didn't we? He had lap older tyres than Danny in Tier 2, but he was still able to fight Danny and pass him right at the end, so 1 lap difference in tyres isn't really that much of an advantage. The time of pitting earlier is probably more of an advantage, I would say.
Yeah, I mean...
Oh, and Sirayu's pits is... He's gone from 3rd.
Yeah, he's on 8th place now, and he's moved about 9th. Vessel's in as well, and he had to wait after Siri appeared, so day's not going very well for ARR, but they should be on for a podium at least here. But Reversal not having a good day in the office. It would have been better. He didn't have a good race in Australia, and not having a good one here, but he's just outside the points. He might be able to get another point finish. That should be his last of the day, so Reversal might have the opportunity to get some more points, lose the rear end there. Anything happening behind it? Nothing really. It's all very quiet. Sort of from 13th downwards, it's all gone a bit. Finn really is just on it, but Matiz just seems to have a bit more decent, a decent amount of straight on speed here, and I think it's becoming a bit of a headache for Flying Finn. I would have thought if I was him, I would have made a move by now, but this interview was close enough. But yeah, Matiz tricking Flying Finn there, saying he's going to try and get the pit lane.
That's quite interesting because they're not covering off here. They're not worried about the undercut, and sticking on for another lap, and possibly holding out to do softs on the final stint would be my idea. Is what they're trying to do.
I mean, softs. How long did it last? About what? 9 laps?
9 or 10.
Or 10.
You can just do 10, but
Risky.
yeah. I don't know, but I don't see why they would be going any longer on this set of tyres, because the mediums will do 12 at the end of the race quite comfortably. So I'm surprised that they're going to lap 18 here.
Indeed, and Finn is really, definitely, I think it's seemingly that Matiz is struggling with his tyres more than the Flying Finn, so it looks like he's really on it, but maybe Finn will just stay behind him. Maybe he'll just wait behind and just try to take it the next end, but personally, I might want to take a chance of the weakness whilst he's got it, because his tyre is hurting him now, and he's right behind, and I think this might be a chance to get a good exit here. He might make a move into the penultimate corner, and he does get a very good run here. He'll have the slipstream here. We're going to run on board with him, and it's not enough. He's too, yeah, I mean, he's just so close. He's just not close enough behind, and Matiz just has us right on speed here, so they might come in together, and they are coming in. Oh no, Finn stays up for another lap. He stays out.
Finn's dummied. Well, this is obviously what he was planning, was to maybe sit behind RG Matiz and then do an extra lap and really go for it on that lap, but I really don't think he'll have the tyres left underneath him to get past, and I think he's just even more endangering himself now from the threat of Sirayu. So yeah, he's obviously going to go onto the soft tyres now, I would imagine, but he's leaving himself quite open to attack.
There is Sirayu. He's actually just behind. So the gap is obviously closed, but it's not a big gap. It's a chunky gap, but it isn't big. You know, the undercut did work there for the most part. But yeah, it's interesting to see how this is. Yeah, it's just interesting. But currently winning, Flying Finn is, but he's hit the pit, and I'm assuming he'll be going on a set of softs for the end of the race now. That seems to be what he's doing. But Ivy's dead. In very good position. He'll have the pit for a set. He might even pit a fair set of as well, actually. So he'll be able to do that too. And I think he'll be pitting this up too. So right now, it could mean that you know, you never know. Obviously, might be a chance to the podium here. Undercut didn't work at all. Maybe it didn't. I don't know. It didn't work. It wasn't strong.
No, I think. No, maybe he didn't have a great outlap or something, but yeah, he really hasn't gained anything there. Finn's finally in. RBZ's following him as well, so these two I think will be going to the soft tyres on the end.
No, we'll get held up actually. Front is before. So here we go. Good pit stop needed. Set of softs, and it is set of softs, so away he goes. And see where Matiz is. I think he might have gone. No, he's not gone past yet. There is Matiz. So here we go, and Matiz will be at the exit, and the gap is, no, it's about the same as it was pretty much. It has stretched a little bit, obviously, you expect that, but it hasn't worked a lot. And to tell you what,
big
this might have
advantage.
been, yeah, master stroke here, master stroke. Let's look at where Stisson Alonso is right now. He's down in 10th now, and he's had a bit of you know, bit of a mare race really, but Sarah Hamilton is leading this race, as pointed out by Sarah of Airline in the comments. And this guy, he's done a superb job. A set of softs will be for him for the end. I assume anyway. And he's a very good job. Sarah looking very good for a good points finish here after their quali ban. So there is obviously a time penalty for Sarah Hamilton. So you'll have to contend with that, but very good so far for them, and good points will be on the cards. But Flying Finn is going to be catching Matiz quickly, and it's going to be. I think it's going to be quite an easy win for Flying Finn now. I think that's going to be done dusted deal. It'll just be all about trying to overtake him early enough so he can get away before his softs wear out too quickly. Obviously, this man's doing a very good job, 5th place currently, and he isn't far behind Sirayu here, so Sirayu could be threatened by Abized. That's definitely a thing. Simpson has pitted, he's got a set of softs now. Let's see where he comes out. I reckon around 7th place-ish. Very slow pit lane. Actually, maybe 8th actually. And yeah, he'll be battling with BPRL Midget to the end. So Midget has got in front of him, but not by a lot. So Southampton in a very good position now. Other than the P4 now. So who's pitted there? I think it's probably Age of Reaction's pitted, I think. Memory. But look at that. Look how close Flying Finn is now. And I'm sure the next lap or two, I think it'll be done. The move will be done. Done deal. Good exit needed here. A little bit on the curb there for Flying Finn. Not the best of runs. I'm going to go out in the order right now as it stands. Russell in 9th, so he's on a good recovery drive, but I think he might have to pit again. Would I be right?
Yes, yeah, he will.
So yeah, he's going to be really struggling for points there. Mike's in 11th place, JG in 12th. Harry D's actually quite behind him. He really is behind him, actually. I might run on board with this one. Super Softs. A set of Super Softs. Is that a new set of Super Softs? Did he just pit? Really done that? My screen's on Super Softs. It probably isn't. No, he hasn't pitted. Oh, it's just my screen being just shits, really. Alright, and here he goes at the inside. Oh, close that one. But look at those guys at the front. They're going for fast lap, fast lap, and Finn is really piling the pressure on Matiz. But Matiz just seems to have the strong speed.
Yeah, he's doing a good job. I would have thought that Finn would be literally right behind him by now, but there's still a little bit of a gap. Matiz might be able to hold him off for a few more laps here.
Indeed, yeah. And he'll have fresh tyres, well, better tyres in terms of life by the end of the race. So I think
RBZ's very close now. I think it could be this lap. It's right at the back.
Yeah, definitely. And oh, very close. And not the best exit though from RBZ. So CRU keeping him, you know, he's gonna make him work for it. These four are all battling away. P3 and P4, P1 and P2 all battling away. And RBZ, I think, is looking very good for P3 now. But his tyres will be hurting by the end, I'm sure. But I tell you what, that's a good thing actually to talk about. CRU has spent a long time on those mediums in comparison. So that is just that's the problem, isn't it? I mean, it's just a lot of time.
He's just going to have to conserve the tyres, make sure he makes it to the end, and just conserve that P4. Obviously, it's the same amount of laps that Jason did in Tier 2, but it's the problem of the guys around him being on softer tyres, which RBZ has just proven is a big advantage. He swoops past and is now well on his way for a podium place. Yeah,
very good indeed. Very and well deserved. Really good comeback through the field actually, indeed, and just seems to be on it. But how is top 2 going? And look at this, very close between these two.
Because he had a qualifying battle actually.
Yeah.
Right at the back. Very impressive.
And there he goes, Flying Finn. I think next lap, also definitely next straight. If he can just stay behind Matiz for this lap, and I think it'd be an easy move, a done deal. DRS now. It's just not really close enough to get past now, but next time round, definitely for the next DRS activation point, I'm sure he'll be able to get past him pretty easily. But this race has been pretty, not the battle we had, you know, from Tier 2. It's been a bit more like, you know, easy overtakes, expected ones. You know, it's a bit. It's not been like an all-out battle, but this one could formulate. You never know. Matiz on the mediums. You never know.
I would imagine that Matiz is going to fight for it. I mean, the tyres are going to be in pretty good nick for him. Only 11 laps on medium tyres is not going to be a problem, so he can really push hard and give Finn a fight. If he can hold him back for a few laps and Finn's tyres start getting to the point where they're past their optimum level, then Matiz might just have a chance. But it's going to be very, very difficult for him.
It was out of shape there actually, and Flying Finn might on strike now. Around the outside he goes, and here he goes. He's done him. He's done him. That was easy.
It's a very bold move. That's exactly what he needed to do. No messing about. Just straight paths. Don't give fancies a chance to pull away, and he's done exactly that. A fantastic overtake, and yeah, basically my my hyping up of what could have been a battle is probably not going to happen now, because Finn's already made a little bit of a gap following that good overtake.
Finn's been saving that all race, and it just out of nowhere just went, just around the outside, easy, done it.
Yeah.
It just, and it was so like unsatisfying to watch though. Like, it was a good move, it's just a bit, it was like anticlimactic. I wanted a bit of a battle there, but
that's why he's AOR champion, and this is exactly what this league is for, is to prove the quality of the drivers who win in the big leagues like AOR, proving them up against other leagues, and Finn's shown his class there with just a well-managed race, and now he's well on his way to another victory. Yeah,
I mean, Mike's had a good recovery there for SRL. He was down in 18th after lap 1, and seemingly doing a very good job, but I don't know if he has to pit again. That'd be the question. I don't think he does. He might get to the end here, but Alonso is battling away with him as well, so we'll see if this formulates or anything. He really is catching him up, definitely, big time. Have a little look. No, he's way too far behind for a move. I mean, that would be suicidal if that was that, so yeah, just interesting. Nothing really. Yeah, flying Finn just leaving him dead.
Yeah, bit of a battle. We got Mike versus STS F1 Alonso for P9, and York chasing them very quickly on super soft tyres in 11th place. So could see a bit of a three-way battle there for 9th.
That'd be an interesting one. Decent points to be scored here for SRL. Decent recovery drives from both drivers, actually. Sarah Hamilton's doing a really good job in 6th place, that's one to mention. But he will have the penalty, but he'll be trying to stretch out that gap to Midget as much as he can, so he does keep in 6th. And I think that's going to be a very good finish for him. But Mike is really behind Alonso, but Alonso seemingly has a bit more pace, probably in the 2nd sector. So perhaps STS F1 Alonso's got this pretty much done.
And Mike pitted on lap 1, just to point out. I'm not sure if I actually said that, but Mike pitted on lap 1, so he's done. He's going to do 14 laps on each set of tyres. So that's a pretty mega effort to be getting points when you're taking the tyres that long. So fair play to him. Really good drive.
Yeah, I mean, Ciara is using time to RBZ now, so looking like the soft tyre was the better choice, but you never know with 3 laps to go. They might be just really struggling with those tyres, so you never know. It might change once again, but seemingly doubt it for top 2, but maybe P3 and P4. Apparently still has 2 penalties. That's 2 3-second penalties, and he will have to really stretch that gap out. Let's have a little look. That's everything as we know. York's got 3 seconds. Russell's got 3 seconds. Harry, rip. Sarah Hamilton's got another penalty. Shame for him. Very big shame. But I think he'd be able to get 7th place easy. I think that's probably reasonable. Actually, he might have enough actually to stay in 6th. But now, anyway. Oh, Mike's still there. Mike is still there with Alonso. We'll run a ball this from the next sector or so. And streaming Alonso down the straight, last corner. Needs a good exit though. A good run, and here he goes. Slipstream down the straight. DRS will be activated around about now. And again, Alonso seemingly having a lot of strain on speed there. Mike goes to the left-hand side. Does he go around the outside? He goes for it. Alonso breaks very late. Mike on the switchback. He gets the move done. Leaves the room for Alonso. Alonso backs way out of that one. And Mike into P9. That was a very good move. But Alonso also made a mistake there. And a mistake cost Alonso at 9th place then. Keeping at 9th. But Mike into P9. So SRL in 3rd and 9th place respectively. really. So very good. Very good job indeed. All these three, I think are pretty settled. I think the only guy you want to watch out for here is CRU. I think it's all pretty much done now. Oh, look at that! Oh my God, Southampton's really got up the age our reactions here. I don't think we actually got a penalty as such, so it might not be for position. I mean, if I was Hamilton, maybe I would have stayed behind reactions, but the possibility with that is that it could. I mean, it could mean that maybe Pro Midget might catch up a little bit. So that's what Southampton wants to do here. He might want to just stay behind these reactions, but I suppose you never know. You know, maybe he might get a penalty too, and you might want to just try and get past him. So we'll see how that formulates. I think that might be the best battle to watch towards the end. Reversal in 8. He's a good recovery drive actually as well, like Mike Marshmallow. Got some decent points there. And Mike is breaking away from Alonso there. Alonso will score the last point for STS. So STS not the best day for them. They could have wanted a better race, a better day for that. But it's all sort of faded out now towards the bottom of the field. So I think our main watch out is definitely at the top of the field now. With I think sort of mid pack, sort of 4th place for CRU. Keep an eye on him, see how he goes. And oh, Southampton right behind actually. I think we might run on ball this one. Here comes Sarah Hamilton. Soft tyres for him. Reaction from the medium, so actually this should be quite a done deal here. He needs to focus on the exit here. And he gets a nice run actually. He gets a good exit here. DRS now. Let's see what he can do. Slipstream, and then you know what? Reaction just almost let him go. Like, goodbye. See you later. I'm not putting much more fight. And oh, Reaction's very close on the entry there, but didn't get the move done. And Southampton into 5th place, but whether or not he can stretch out 3 seconds in one lap, that's the debatable thing. But a really good job, and my commentator, Mr. James Casey, has left the party, so I'll try and invite him back for you as soon as possible. Let's see how CRU is doing. And he's catching up, is a bit not enough really. It's the same sort of gap as it was. Let's invite James back. There you go. And I think this is pretty much it. This is all over now. And this man has really done a superb job. He's just took behind. He just much more strategic about things today. He didn't bottle away straight away. He was more. I think he was looking after his tires more than anything else. And that's the thing. I think he was staying behind him, saving fuel, and he made the move when he needed to, and he made it look quite easy. And I thought more of a battle would probably occur, but it didn't. As James joins back. But this has been a cracking race. Not the best, not as good as Tier 2. That was incredible. We had a lot of a couple of battles for position. More intense battles, but this man has done what he needed to do, and STS are going to further lead this championship further on, and this man's going to take 2 out of 2 wins. And here he comes. It's a pretty incredible race here, and into the last corner he comes, and there's going to be another win, and STS are going to come away with even more points. And here he comes to the line. A flying Finn wins the Bahrain Grand Prix, and it takes STS further away from everyone. RGB Tizen in P2, excellent result for him. He had the pace in Australia, but couldn't show it. And second place, I think he'll take that pretty nicely. Sarah Hamilton is looking home in P5, but he will have a penalty, so he'll be back P6. So he's looking home in P5. Ciario would have come P3, so good job for AOR there. And Sarah Hamilton in 6th place. So good job for the Sarah boys. How does BPR Midget do? He's following Reversal home here. And Reversal's looking home at 8th here. And Reversal can pick up 4 points. A good comeback through the field there. And that is it, I think. That's our race all done. That is everything. Everyone across the line. I think we'll go through the final classification shortly. That was a really decent race. It wasn't as exciting as Tier 2, but that was a pretty good race, definitely for Flying Finn, just trying to buy us time to get past people. And BPR Goblin will come across the line for 13th place there. And just waiting for the last couple of people now. Harry D will come to last. At least he finishes the race. That's a great. I think he's got a puncher actually. Ah, see, that's
Yeah.
why you don't use super
And
softs.
he'll move up to 15th as well because Project left quite early on in the race. It's just been his AI driving around. So a bit of a
Yeah,
reward for taking the flag as he'll move up from 16th to 15th.
I came 15th. Hey, great. Let's get across the line
You
now.
get points in MotoGP, so
Yeah. And across the line he comes slowly. And there you go, at least he finishes. There you go, that is your final classification. Flying Finn wins the Bahrain Grand Prix ahead of RG Batiz in P2, IBZ in P3. Very good drive for him from 18th place. Definitely my driver of the day. P4 for Ciario, P5 for Azar Reactions, P6 for Sarah Hamilton. Really good drive. Definitely one of the drivers of the day. Don't know if it'd be my driver though. That's just interesting. BPR Midget 27 in 7th place. 8th for Mike Marshmallow. Good comeback for the field. 9th for Air Reversal and 10th for STSF from Alonso 14. Jork 94 in 11th. 12th for JGX. 13th for BPR Goblin. 14th for Iro Hamilton. And that is the rest of the order who all retired. So that really good day, a decent race there. And STS in the driving seat for this championship currently, James.
yep. It's looking very good for them. They had a 40-point advantage after the first round. And I believe that it will have stayed similar after today. I think AOR had a good day, didn't they? With the win in Tier 2. But yeah, I think STS are going to be still having an extremely healthy lead. It's looking very good for them. Let's just say that. I'm not going to say that they've won it, but it is looking very good for them.
Yeah, I mean, Esra had a good day today. They've recovered from their bad start to the season in Australia. They came home in 3rd and they came home in 8th. So, good job from them. I think that's a decent recovery. And it showed that IBZ had a really good come through the field. I mean, Mike had a good come through. Obviously, he was down in 18th at one point from the start of the race and he came at 8th. So, really good job from them. So, that's put them in a decent position too. Don't know where they will be, but pretty good. And then you've got, I think, AOR, decent day. I mean, CCR came 4th. You know, could have been better. But got nicked by IBZ there. And then came 8th, I think, 9th for AOR Reversal. So, decent points there. Sarah Hamilton in 6th place. Sarah Howe, some decent points here again today. We've won their drivers. They got knocked out very early. And then BPRL Midget was running very high. I think 4th place at one point at the start of the race, but came in 7th. So BPRL got some decent points there too. So as a roundup, I think that's been a pretty good race for a lot of the leagues. XRL had a good day too. With Martis in 2nd place, I think he did a superb job. The B team didn't do as well, but didn't do too badly. Could have been better from those boys, but other than that, that was, I think, reasonable for a lot of the leagues in there. And a lot of different leagues were on the top 10. So it shows how competitive it really is. So that was awesome. I think it was a very good race. Not as good as Tier 2, but that is it. But this will be back on the YouTube channel, the qualifying and the race. Obviously, now the qualifying was separated from this. And I'm sorry, guys, for any issues experienced in the stream. I got absolutely, you guys got absolutely hammered in the Twitch chat, so I do apologise for all the issues. I'll try something. I'll try and find if I can fix it. I know it's a bit of an issue, but we do appreciate you guys viewing and watching this stream, and guys, we do hope that you enjoyed it for the most part. And it'll be uploaded later on to each channel as soon as possible. James, do you want to finish up?
Yep. So another good, entertaining night racing, and I hope that you all enjoyed it. And next round is at Austria, so I think that'll be an interesting one. Quite a jump through the calendar. So a lot of leagues have just started their 2nd season, so they probably would have done these tracks possibly. But Austria is somewhere where probably most people have only done 1 or 2 league races around it, so might see a little bit of a change in but also normally a good track for racing. So looking forward to that very much next week. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you then.
Laters.